Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. In the last episode, we built a PC to play Doom. If you missed that episode, I'll put a link up in the upper right hand corner. You can go check that episode out if you would like. Let's hop into our email. Let's see what we're going to do in this episode. Let's go down here to the bottom. We definitely want to start clearing out from the bottom to the top unless we see something that's due for next day. So let's come down here to Need a Fix. From Comfy Jonathan says, "Hi, I need something repaired. Can you figure out what's wrong with it? I kicked the PC by accident, of course. I think my motherboard is dying. I think I might have visited one too many dodgy sites. I really need this done quickly, Jonathan." So Jonathan's got a budget of $900, diagnose and fix, and he believes it's his motherboard. Let's take a look at his stats here. So his motherboard's an MSI TRX 40 Pro Wi-Fi. We'll probably just go ahead and order one of those just in case that is what's wrong. Most of the time in these emails, when they say they think something's wrong, that's usually what's wrong. But we're also going to need to run a virus scan on his PC because he says he may have visited one too many dodgy sites. You know, you got to stop looking at the naughty side of the internet. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's accept that one. And then let's go up here to this one for building a PC. Says, "Hi, are you available for a job? Build me a PC. I need a new rig. I have to be able to play Playerunknown's Battlegrounds. Have you heard of Zotac? They meant to be pretty good. I really need this one done quickly." From R. Lewis. So R. Lewis has a budget of $4,500 to be able to play PUBG at 4K spec. Impressive. Let's take a look at Will It Run real quick. Let's go down to PUBG. There we go. Recommended 4K spec. We're looking at 8 gigs of RAM, 8 gigs of VRAM, 30 gigs of storage, an i7 7700, and a GTX 1080. But for $4,500, I'm pretty sure we can build something a bit better than that. So let's go ahead. Let's accept that one. I'm going to get the shop opened up. I'm going to get the motherboard for the fix ordered, as well as parts for the build. And as soon as I've got all that stuff in the cart, I will come right back. All right, so we've got the MSI TRX 40 Pro Wi-Fi for the fix. If we need any other parts, once we start working on it, we'll just order them for same-day delivery. For the build to play PUBG at 4K, we're going to go with the NZXT N7 Z590 in white, an i9 11900K, a Thermaltake TH360 ARGB Sync Snow, that's a white 360mm AIO water cooler, 4 sticks of Corsair Dominator Platinum in white, 8 gig, 3600 megahertz. Are you noticing a trend here yet? Also, a Zotac RTX 3080 Trinity OC White Edition. For storage, we're going to go with an ADATA XPG Spectrix S40G. That is a 2 terabyte M.2 drive. A Cooler Master V850 Gold version 2 in white. We're going to add 4 Corsair LL120 RGB LED fans, also in white. We're going to put all that stuff, all of it, in the Corsair iQ 5000T in white. All right. Let's make sure we've got all of this for next day delivery. Let's buy it now. We're going to go over here. We're going to end our day. We will get in all of our parts and our repair, and we can get to work. All right, go to work. Also, if you haven't already noticed, we are still in the NZXT workshop. I enjoyed it so much in the last episode. I just really wanted to do at least another, maybe even a couple of episodes in this workshop. Then we'll switch to another one. There are some that are really dark though, so I don't know if I'm going to use those workshops. They just don't work well with YouTube. But if it's a light workshop, we will probably build in it. So here's all of our stuff. There's everything. Oh, we got something from PC Bay, the 2970 Ryzen Threadripper. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay. Let's grab our sticky note real quick. We'll go put that on this workbench. And then what do we have over here? So there's our case. There's our fix. This must be something I ordered from PC Bay. It's got broken parts. Where is storage in this place? Where is the storage? Is it over here? Open inventory. Store PC. There we go. I haven't spent much time in this workshop. It's really nice though. It's really nice. Okay. So for our fix, we're going to grab this. Let's go put it over here on this workbench. And then for the build, we've got this Corsair 5000T case. Look at that. That thing is nice. Nice. But before we start working on that, let's see what we can do with this fix. Let's get the side panel off. There we go. We can see what we're working with a little bit better. What is this case? The front on this thing, is that plastic? It's got to be plastic because that's some weird angles. There's no way they could do that with glass, right? Right? I don't think I've seen this case before. Let's see if this thing powers on. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right. Looks like they have black cables. Let's make sure. I try to remember that. Oh, goodness. How does this RAM come out? Oh, is it just one clip? Okay. All right. I don't think I've used this motherboard personally. I've probably worked on it. I just don't remember. Let me get everything disconnected here. Uh-oh. I'm not ready to take the back of the case off yet. Not yet. Let's get the CPU cooler off of here. Let's get their Ryzen CPU out. Is there anything else that needs to be removed from this motherboard? Did I do it again? Dang it. I'm going to end up just taking it off anyway. Okay, there's nothing there, nothing there. I think we're ready to go. Out with this motherboard. And the standoffs, of course. Of course. Let's take a look at the motherboard. Let's see what's going on here. It is indeed broken. It's worth $13 though. So let's get our money for that. And let's grab the new one. Get that installed. There we go. Okay. Time to get this put back together. I want to get their CPU in first. Let's do fits this PC. We'll make sure we get all of their parts reinstalled. There we go. CPU is in. They had their RAM over here. Let's see. Oh, their RAM is broken. Blast it all. I don't think I have any of this 4400 megahertz RAM. Let's take a look. I do not. That's all the A data I have. We'll have to order some. Okay. Well, before we do that, though, we may as well put the rest of this thing back together. Might as well take the back side of this case off. Oh, geez. I'm wondering if anything else is broken. Should we take out their hard drive and maybe even the power supply? Let's take a look at this power supply. Just want to make sure. Okay. The power supply is good. Just want to make sure we don't need to replace anything else. Anything else? Storage. Their Seagate Barracuda is just fine. We'll put that back in. What about their SSD? That's also just fine. We'll put that right back where it was. So we just need to order a stick of RAM. What was that RAM again? I'm going to forget. I know it was ADATA. D40. Spectrix D40. 8 gig, 4400 megahertz. Let's get some of that ordered. 8 gig, 4400 megahertz. There it is. Let's add that to the cart. I didn't see anything else broken. Should we check? What about their CPU cooler? That's just fine. Their graphics card's fine. 980 Ti. All right. All right. So I think the rest of that's gonna be fine. Let's go ahead. Let's order this RAM for same-day delivery. Your purchases have already arrived. That's a lot of boxes for one little stick of RAM. One little stick of RAM. Okay. Let's grab the new one. I'm going to get that installed. Also want to go ahead and put some thermal paste on the CPU and get the CPU cooler installed on here. There we go. And I think all we need left is the graphics card. Let me get that installed. I want to cable this back up. Looks like they had loose, plain black plastic. May have been gray. They're getting black now. I don't remember. Let me get everything cabled up here. Let's see. All right, all the fans at one. Oh, that was the power button, not the front panel connector. All right, let me see. Do we power on now? I'm going to hop into the BIOS because that fast RAM, let me make sure they've got XMP turned on. 4400 megahertz. There we go. Is that the right drive to boot from? Are they booting from their SSD? Let's see. Let's see. No OS found. All right, let me power cycle this. So they're booting from, oh gosh. They're booting from a hard drive. When they've got an SSD in there, that doesn't make a bit of sense. Let's see. Let's see if it boots from the hard drive. Okay, there we go. There we go. We just need to run a virus scan. We get the virus scanner installed. Very slowly, apparently, since they're running off of their hard drive. And once we restart here, we will run this virus scan and see how many viruses they've got. Let's see here. 290, not too bad. Not too bad. Let's clean that up for them. There we go. There we go. I think we just need to get the side panels put back on. And this thing is ready to go. There we go. Perfect. Looks nice. Looks nice. Let me go put this over here in the delivery area and we can get started on this build. Let me get the side panels taken off first. In fact, we've probably got a lot of stuff to take off. Take off the front panel, all this top panel action. There we go. Oh, all these fans need to come out because I want to remove this beauty panel. There we go. Let's get that out of the way. I think that also needs to go. Maybe even that. Maybe even that. Okay, I think we're ready to put fans back in. Let's do this. LL. Save a little bit of time. We've got a bunch. So let's just start here. We're going to put this one in the back. And then in the top. We're going to go 3 across the top. And then 3 back across the front or down the front, however you want to say it. This PC is going to have a lot of fans. There we go. So 7 fans total. That's not including the fans that are on the AIO that we're going to install. Okay, so time for the motherboard. We come down here. We've got the NZXT N7 Z590 in white. Looks pretty close to the same color white. That's nice. That is very nice. Very, very nice. Okay, let me get this ready for RAM. So we've got 4 sticks going in, as well as the CPU and our M.2 drive. So first, let me grab the processor. We've got the i9 11900K. There we go. Then let's go to memory. We've got 4 sticks of this Corsair Dominator Platinum 8 gig 3600 megahertz in white. And the last one. That is some nice looking RAM, I must say. Very, very nice. Okay, then storage. For the storage, we've got the ADATA XPG Spectrix S40G RGB M.2. 2 terabyte. You're not even going to see it, so the RGB doesn't really matter because it is going to be covered over. So there we go. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Let me get some thermal paste on the CPU and we can get the cooler installed. Hopefully. Hopefully. If the fans aren't in the way, we're going to find out in a minute. We've got the Thermaltake TH360 ARGB Sync Snow Edition. Let's see, we're going to put that here. Oh, good. Nothing was blocking us. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, I think we can put... Is it this beauty panel? I think this one can go back in. There we go. That looks a little bit nicer. Okay, next. We need a power supply. We've got the Cooler Master V850 Gold version 2 in white. We'll go right there. And finally, we need a graphics card. We need a graphics card in here. So let's go here. Let's scroll down. We've got the Zotac RTX 3080 Trinity OC White Edition. We're going to install that right up here. Nice. Now we just need to cable this up. So for cables, I'm going to go with loose, plastic, plain, white. We get everything. Why are these black? Jeez. Well, hopefully you won't be able to see them too much. That's white. I don't know. There's another plug there that's not being populated. Okay. Okay. We get everything connected here. Very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Let's see. Let me grab a USB drive and go ahead and get that installed. And I'm going to power this up. I want to hop into the BIOS because I have a feeling that XMP is going to need to be turned on, and it did. Everything else, we've only got the one drive, so everything else should be good. Let's go ahead and let this thing install the operating system. It's going to go pretty fast. And then I want to get it all put back together. So let's see, we've got the front panel. There's like 3 top panel things here. Let's see. I think this one goes first. And then this. And then, so this has two filters. Bet you don't get much airflow through that. Oh, geez. Okay, so then we've got this side panel and this side panel, and we should be good on that. Then I want to change colors. I don't care for those colors. I'm going to get the lighting app installed. Let this thing reboot. Okay, lighting. I'm just going to select it all. I want it all white. Yep, all white. So let's get rid of this UI. Let's take a look at this thing. I think it turned out pretty nice. Pretty nice for an all-white build. Except for those black fan cables. Not digging those, but I mean, it is what it is. Apparently, those are going to be black no matter what. But that's alright, because there is some other black stuff in the case, so it's not detracting from the look of the all-white build. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, so this thing is done. It's ready to go. It's a shame, because I wouldn't mind putting this one under the desk. It looks really good. Really, really good. Okay, let's collect some money. Go all the way down here to the bottom to Comfy Jonathan for his fix. Let's collect that. 4 stars. My PC was busted, but now it's working fine, and I haven't seen a pop-up for days. All right, we'll take your 4 stars. We'll take your 4 stars. That's fine. Then we'll come up here to the build to play PUBG at 4K spec. Let's collect that. 4 stars as well. I'm really happy with the new PC. All right. All right. We'll take your 4 stars. Take your 4 stars. Let me get rid of these red dots. We'll take a look at those later. Let's take a look at the daily deals. Is that a case? An Antec Dark Avenger. An X570 Ace. Okay, let's take a look. We'll take a quick look. Take a quick look at PC Bay. No, I don't like that case. Yes, I'm going to take that. Don't care for that. 8 gigs of Patriot Viper. White LED. I'm good. I'm good. All right, so we're going to keep moving along. Hopefully soon we'll have enough parts in. We can do an episode where we build PCs for PC Bay. So again, keep a lookout for that. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. And be sure to ring the bell so that you get notified as soon as a video goes live. Also, if you want to help support me, there is a link to my Patreon down in the description. You can also become a channel member by clicking the link next to the subscribe button. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and I will see you in the next episode.